Okay, we are now live. My stream is now working. I'll just mute my streaming tab. All right, let's. All right, Techie Tuesdays is live. If you're watching pre-recorded or you're just starting to watch live now, welcome. As you can see with the title, we're going to be focusing on application management. It's a new, well, it's actually a new product, but the application management interface has had a massive overhaul in SentinelOne. So before this, it was a beta feature, but this is now fully released. And this is application management with risks and inventory. If you haven't seen any of my Techie Tuesdays before, I'm Dan, cybersecurity engineer at Cybervigilance. At Cybervigilance, we do managed threat detection. We work very closely with SentinelOne and loads of other partners. If you're looking to get SentinelOne demo, you can get in contact with us at info@cybervigilance.uk, or if you have any questions to do with SentinelOne, just let us know. Any technical questions, fire them my way. I'm a complete techie, so anything you do have in mind about SentinelOne, don't be afraid to ask me. You can also message me directly on LinkedIn. The link is in the description of this live stream. And yeah, so we'll just get straight into it. So SentinelOne on all management consoles, I believe. Application management has been released. I did a Techie Tuesdays about this a few weeks ago. But we'll just touch on it again because I just think it's amazing how they've built it into the system. So if you've seen the old application vulnerability / risk system beforehand, it wasn't very verbose and there wasn't a whole lot of description. And one thing you'll notice is that obviously there's a lot more description on the screen. However, you'll see that the NVD base score is actually different to the vulnerability score. And this is because SentinelOne have their own classification for risk scores on certain CVEs. So you'll be able to see that, let's go into base values. This is how SentinelOne will deem the risk as either being elevated over the CVE base score, NVD base score, or underneath. And you can see that the attack vector is a network, requires no privileges, user interaction none. So simply, if you're connected to an internet or some sort of network that is connected to a device that has a VLC media player 0.99, you could easily, if you had the exploit, if you knew how to do it, you could remotely access the device. Remotely execute exploitable patches definitely available though. It's low complexity to exploit, does not require user privileges, and does not require interaction. And you can see the CVE timeline, sort of like almost like a kill chain. This isn't a great example. I'll bring another one up where you can actually see. They'll mention that there is a POC published. Yes, so you can see this is actually a lower score of 9.5. However, it's still critical. So the vulnerability indicators, you can see proof of concept has been published online. Let's see if we can actually find this proof of concept. It's likely on GitHub. This seems to be like a small database of CVEs. 2012, no, so it's not that. Let's see if we can do some Google dorking for it. In URL GitHub, and we'll also, and you can see this, it looks like it's already been built into Metasploit. So if a hacker is utilizing Metasploit against you, that's the correct one, right? Yeah, so it's straight away built in. It's really interesting. I wonder where this goes to. video LAN organization have created a security advisory on this specific vulnerability. I want to see a practical POC, but you sort of get the idea. I wonder if this is the POC, or this looks like the fix actually. Oh, it's been taken down now. So as always, the button to view on MITRE is here, and you can go onto the CVE website, Built by MITRE, and read up about it. This looks like it's the same link, but it's down, yeah, unfortunately. So that is your view currently of the application management on the risks tab. This sort of verbose CVE timeline of vulnerability indicators and vulnerability score with the base values. This is a separate product that is coming out. It's a bolt-on. I believe it's called Ranger Applications. So it won't come pre-built into your management console. You need to get the licenses yourself. If you're already one of our customers, you can contact us and we can get you the licenses. And if you haven't got SentinelOne, you can get in contact with us. And you can either buy the licenses for yourself, or you can buy the licenses through us and manage threat detection. So let's go into, before we move into inventory, we just have a quick look at the filters. So you can actually filter by OS, exploited in the wild, severity from low to high or critical, and you can also see the application names as well. Let's go into more filters. So it's not just that as well. You've got all application name, vendor severity, exploit code maturity, remediation level, domain, report confidence. You get the idea. So if you want to be extremely granular with your applications, for instance, a use case would be, say, if you're using the API and you want to export all of this information, but you only want to get specific entries based on a certain set of filters, this would be a use case for you. So let's move into inventory. This simply shows you the metrics of your application management. How many applications are installed and what type of them, what types of applications are installed. And you can see like Notepad's been installed twice. It's just an NFR environment, and it's protected away from production. But yeah, you can see that this is sort of where you can gather metrics for the applications installed on your devices. If your management software cannot do it already, which would be slightly unfortunate. However, most management applications can still gather metrics based on how many installs are certain apps. So as you can see, all the information is already sort of panned horizontally. Succeeded. Yeah, so you can see it's from the last scan results as well. And the application scan is now separate to the full disk scan on SentinelOne. So it means we'll be using up like less resources on the device, and it's also you're also able to create a task on the device rather than specifically to scan applications rather than to have a full disk scan, because full disk scans are becoming pretty arbitrary now, especially with the rise of polymorphic code and malware. So thank you guys for watching. If you're interested in getting SentinelOne for yourself, or interested in getting application management with a new application management, you can get in contact with us at info@cybervigilance.uk. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.